Welcome to this edition of the Mayor's Report for Dublin. I'm your host, Splendorio. Joining me today is Mayor Sherry Hu from the wonderful city of Dublin. Welcome, Sherry.
Thank you for having me.
What exciting topics do you want to start the show with?
Sure. So I'm really excited to share this news. So we have another new park is going to coming soon, and it's Dublin's Forest Park, and we hopefully to see this opening in late fall this year. And we have an interesting program. We call this Adopt a Tree program, and donate $1,000, and for 50 trees you can pick from, and you get a 10-year recognition. So the things you will get, including long-term recognition from the tree program in this forest park, and you have a personalized plaque and a marker installed near the tree, and also get a recognition from our city's GIS mapping system, an invitation to the future forest park events, and the digital certificate of adoption, and the city manages the tree care. You help to adopt tree, but city take care of the trees, and you feel you're a part of that.
Right. And that is a program that is ongoing. You can do it anytime.
So this is actually the first time we have this type of program. I talked to our party staff. They are so genius and so creative. The reason we want to promote this adopting a tree program is because this park is called a forest park. When we started, as you know, the forest is still smaller trees at this time, and we want community members to be part of this growing forest process, so they feel proud of this park and our beautiful city. And I just want to share with you, I am the one already committed to adopt the first tree of the park. It will be great, and everybody will be so proud to be part of that.
And how many trees will be available at $1,000?
Yeah, so
each?
Totally there are only 50 trees for adoption. So if you feel interested, just try to be early.
Oh, great to hear. And how can people find more information about this Adopt a Tree program?
Yeah, so we have this the parks program, and on website you can find the phone numbers here. I can also give phone number. It's 925-556-4500.
Okay, and that's how people can learn more.
Yes.
Right, great. Anything else you want to share with us at the top of the show?
I also have a lot of things here today, and the second thing we want to talk about is like the fire.
Oh, let's talk about, So recently Camp Parks, which of course is in Dublin, had a brush fire, and I figured, well, with this fire season coming, we should probably talk about how to keep people safe.
Yeah.
And their homes safe, and of course themselves safe from fire. So, do you have any tips you'd like to share with our viewers?
Yes, of course, yes. So, as you just mentioned, it's a fire season, and in our own Dublin backyard, just last Friday, August 22nd, we had a vegetation fire, and that fire actually spread very fast, from about 1 acre to nearly 120 acres in 2 hours. Can you imagine? It's so fast that it's going. But our fire department and all the helps, they did excellent jobs. So the fire was halted around 7 p.m. and later night and the second morning is totally contained. So there's no injuries to the people and no construction or architecture damage. So it's a very well managed process. But we were, worried about this. I know a lot of populations, they ask about what's going on, but make sure.
All right, sure, that's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
There's no damage, and of course, no one was
Yes.
injured. But do you have any advice for
Sure.
homeowners or businesses that how to keep their place of business or their home fire safe?
Yes, of course, yeah. So we have to make sure we understand this. So clearing bush, dead vegetation, or dry grass within at least 3 to 100 feet around homes. So this can create a critical defensible space, and also make sure trimming the trees to lift the canopy to 6 to 10 feet above the ground and prune lower branches, especially for trees close to structures. And then replacing flammable landscaping such as eucalyptus, those kind of trees, yes, and invasive grasses within these fire-resistant plants, mulch, and rock, especially near buildings. Make sure you do this work near your house, near your home, and near the building construction place. Using non-combustible roofing materials and siding, like a metal tile stucco, when you build or renovating your structure there. And sealing gaps around doors, windows, and under eaves to prevent these embers from entering. So cleaning this, and also ensuring stucco or other external materials are well sealed and maintained.
Okay, and that keep your place or your home safe.
Yeah, that's critical important.
Sherry, there is an organization called the Alameda County Transportation Commission, and I don't know if you sit on it or not.
Yes, I am,
do.
yes.
But there is a survey on the city's website to take that from Alameda County Transportation about what it's doing, the work it's doing. First of all, tell us a little bit about what the survey, tell us a little bit about ACTC, and then tell us what about the survey.
Okay, sure. So as you said, ACTC, Alameda County Transportation Committee, and I am sitting as a commissioner there right now. And so this committee is working toward improve the transportation system near around Alameda County Place. And one of the things important is they want to seek the comments, stories, and opinions from the residents in this area. That's why the survey is out there. So, so the ACTC wants to update its transportation plan for the next 4 years. So it's critical important. If you have something you want to share, you want to say, you want to give your advice, and share with us, because this is going to influence, going to affect the future 4 years of plans. And so, as you know, the survey is on the website. You can Google. Sometimes I love WhatsApp or Google, right? Google, and then you can find the place to do the survey.
All right, and when does the survey end?
So survey has time. It's open now to the end of October.
And any Dublin resident can complete the survey?
Yes, because we are in the Alameda County. Yes.
Correct. And you but it would be, you encourage all the residents to complete the survey and have their input into the next 4 years of. And tell us a little bit of what ACTC does. Does it decide or help raise funds for transportation projects?
They do. They do. They actually make a lot of decisions, plans, and to. For example, I know 680, everybody cares about these major highways, corridors, and 680, a lot of work were done or coordinated by ACTC.
Okay, great. All right, Sherry, we heard that West Nile virus was spotted in Dublin and several other cities. Tell us what our residents can do to protect ourselves from West Nile virus.
Yes, yeah, we used to just hear about this, and then we heard it's in California, and now we heard it's in our city as well. But don't be panic. There's tips that we can share with you. So we did find, I think, a couple of cases at the place near Dublin High School, and this West Nile virus is spread via mosquitoes, and they can cause illness and those kind of food problems in humans and animals, not just humans, such as birds, horses, and humans, of course. And so if you find something like this, some situations, or you doubt about it, you can call the Alameda County Mosquito Abatement District. There's a phone number too, 510-783-7744. And so there's things we can do to help us is getting rid of standing water around your homes, and also report any dead birds if you find any, and then wearing insect repellent along with long sleeves and pants when you hike or go outside, limiting outdoor activities during dawn and dusk. So when mosquitoes are most active during that time. And also there's more information at www.mosquitoes.org.
Really? That's the website?
Yes, mosquitoes.org.
All right, so let's go over those again. So try to avoid standing water.
Yes.
You're trying to get rid of mosquitoes.
Yes.
And don't go out during dawn or dusk, because that's
Yeah.
when the mosquitoes are most active.
Very-
And
very
try
good.
to, if you do go out, wear repellent, long sleeve,
Yes.
protect yourself, so you don't, because obviously the vector is the mosquito that carries the virus, and stay away from getting bit.
Yeah, very good job. And also make phone call or go to the website for more information.
All right. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Sherry. We need to take a short break. We'll be right back on this edition of the Mayor's Report for Dublin. Welcome back to this edition of the Mayor's Report for Dublin. We're here talking with Mayor Sherry Yu from Dublin. Welcome back, Sherry.
Thank you.
All right, so you've had a lot of discussions at your city council recently about your budget. Not in a bad way, but in the sense of you're looking for the staff to update you. Give our viewers some insight and how the city's budget is doing.
Okay, great. So we had a strong surplus. So we actually doing very well financially, but we do have update because now it's it's already September. So there's a few things we are working on. Let's see the few things. So let me make sure we got this right. So we are working on closer fiscal year 2024 to 25, and overall the actual numbers will be in line with our last report in April. So that's a great news. It's like we are on target. We are doing great. So specifically for property tax, we are on target. And for sales tax, which we already knew in April, we would be lower. And that's actually also on target according to our April report. And for development revenues, we actually are projecting a higher number than we had in the report. Lastly, the revenue from the parks and the community services also met our estimate in April. So overall, we expect this final fiscal year report will be on target, will just go pretty well.
All right, so Sherry, that you mentioned revenues. How about the expense side of your budget? How has that been trending?
Yeah, so everything is on target.
Everything's on target?
Yes.
All right, all right. And I think that maybe viewers might be refreshed that the city provides lots of important services like police and fire and social services and libraries and things like that. And those are all fit under the city budget.
Yes. Yes, everything we actually spend a lot of effort to make sure we have a right estimation there.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Now, this is very important. I know for a lot of our residents, sometimes need services for mental health.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what services are available to Dublin residents?
Yeah, of course we want to share about this because this becomes more and more issues in our community. So we do want to say there are several places we can share with you. You can get help over there. So one place is called ISIS Community Health. So this is in Pleasanton. They provide comprehensive counseling services for adults, teens, couples, families, and the children. So they including addiction consulting and community-based consulting, such as on-site school counseling. So this is one good place to go. Another place heavily located also in Pleasanton. They also provide accessible and affordable mental health support for individuals and families, also including family resources, mental health and child care options. And the third space is City Serve of the Tri-Valley. They also serve thousands of individuals in our Tri-Valley area and who are lacking food, shelters, and other necessities. And so those are the few nonprofit organizations that our city help to support financially. And then we hope, if anybody who needs help, they know how to find
Sherry,
this place.
are all these services confidential?
Yes, of course. That's critical, important. It's confidential, and people are there to help the residents.
All right, now, how would our viewers get a hold of the three services that you? How would they reach them?
How they reach them? So we already shared the names, the place they can find the place. So the same thing is like go to their website. There's a contact information. Just make phone calls, make appointments.
Right. And is sometimes your police department involved in mental health calls? Is that are these programs also available or at a referral from the police department?
So normally, my understanding is we do have a behavior health unit in our police department, but normally, they help to refer the people need help to those places.
Okay. So the foot patrol men and women, they are aware of these services, and if a referral needs to be made, they have the information.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
All right, that's good to hear. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Yeah.
All right, now you have quite a few events coming up in Dublin, so let's talk about them. First of all, highlight some events for us.
Okay, sure. So right now there's a new exhibit currently at this Dublin historian. Our historian Steve Minier, and he helped to open this Dublin, this exhibit called Fighting Fires and Saving Lives in our in our Dublin Heritage Park and Museums. So I just actually went there last Saturday during the Labor Day weekend. It was gorgeous, amazing, learned a lot of things. So in this display, Fighting Fires and Saving Lives, there were first-hand accounts from early Dublin firefighters. There was a history, and also there's a vintage firefighting gear and a tale of danger, bravery, and courage of the early Dublin firefighters. It also includes artifacts from early fire districts in the valley. And when I went there, there were early firefighters were there, so I got a chance to talk to them and appreciated them.
And now, you said this is a heritage park.
Heritage park.
And how long will that display be there?
Yeah, so the museum is open Tuesdays in the afternoon 4 to 8 p.m. and also Saturday and Sunday 10 to 2 p.m. So this display, I actually don't have specific dates how long it will display there. So just go as quickly as you can.
And you mentioned your city historian Steve Minier put this all together?
I think he helped to put things together. It takes a lot of work with different staff and people.
Okay, and it brought a history of firefighting throughout Dublin over the years, even before it was incorporated.
Yes, because things have changed a lot in Dublin before we incorporated in 1982, and also after. And there's different agencies, different staff to supervise this part of work.
Now, what other events do you want to highlight for us? I know you've got a big one.
Yeah, we got something really exciting to share. Dublin has this famous Splatter event. It's going to happen September 13th. That's a beautiful Saturday from noon to 8:30 p.m. And Splatter has a lot of things for everyone. Like there's art projects, activities for kids, and a carnival with games and rides, different rides. That's so cool. I know kids love those things. And also art show featuring the works of exceptional high school students in Dublin, and the World Craft Bazaar, and culturally diverse music and dance performances. and VIP lounge, which has food and wine and Tri-Valley, like from the Tri-Valley region, and the main stage and the other two, totally 3 stages. They will have bands, music, and dances, performances from the outside invited bands, and also from our local artists here. I want to say the music from Beatles, War, and the Bee Gees. So people love those kind of musics. And the final concert featuring boombox heroes. Yeah, I just checked out today. It's very exciting. This event.
I know Splatter is an important event for the city of Dublin. If we can, tell us. I mean, you've participated in the past, haven't you?
Yes, every year.
Tell our viewers what you enjoy most about Splatter.
So I tell you the things I enjoy the most is in the end, it's a 250 light zone show that will brighten our skies. It's just so amazing. Everybody love fireworks. So this is like 10 times better for me, 10 times better, more beautiful, and more meaningful to have a zone shows.
All right. Sherry, what else? How about you and your family? What else things did you enjoy about Splatter?
So I enjoy Splatter also because there's stages, and we do have local artists. They can have a time to show their beautiful art there, and so we can all applaud them.
And now, if you're a local artist, do you have to sign up to participate?
Yes, they have to sign up long before the Splatter is happening. So the staff have plans for them, what time, where to show up, what do they dress, like those kind of information for them.
And will there be food available?
Yes, a lot of food, and I believe there's food trucks. There's also food vendors, and the lounge has food as well. So food is everywhere for purchase.
Right. And again, let's say that this is on September 13th.
September 13th is just 1 week after this coming weekend.
And what about the timing of it?
The timing is from noon to dark, like 8:30ish.
Oh, so it lasts pretty long.
Yes.
And is there music the entire time?
Music the entire time, I believe. And also in the end, there's a final concert featuring boombox heroes.
And so our viewers know that is the drone show after the final concert?
Yes, in the dark, yes, it's a final. And there's an app, I forgot to mention that. Dublin created an app for different events, and download the app so you know clearly the map and the schedules.
And what would the app be? What's the app called?
I think it's just called Dublin Events.
Oh, Dublin Events.
Yeah.
So just on either Google or
yeah,
Apple.
go to the government website. You'll find all the information there. I do want to mention one more thing.
Yes.
So in the past, we have over near 20,000 people visit this type of events.
So it's a real happening event.
Yes, it's so fun. I personally invite a lot of friends over.
Oh, well, that invitation, you have to show up.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us, Sherry. And thank you for watching this edition of the Mayor's Report for Dublin. Join us for the next episode right here on Tri-Valley TV. I'm Splendorio. Thank you so much for joining us.